Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of my blind Disco Elysium playthrough. Today, I have a few goals going into this. I want to find a song for karaoke. Not the highest priority, but in my heart, it is. Second thing I want to do is try and earn enough money. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but try and earn enough money to have another night in the hotel, because I really don't want that hobo cop perk. That does not sound nice. It might be funny. And who knows, we might end up embracing the hobo cop. And then third, and most important, I want to learn my character's name. But yeah, if you like the content, hit that like button, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button. I'll appreciate it a lot. And let's get right into it. Alright, let's see, so, I can also talk to Gart for Sylvie. I bet that will help me out. Let's go, let's start with that, ease us into the gameplay loop again. I should probably look around for like collectible items and such. Something that would let me possibly get money?
This Postla Vantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Oh, good mail delivery box. Oh, he actually pats it. That's kind of cute.
The box seems happy.
Oh.
Eat shit, pig. Fucked by the coon. And St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
I'm gonna see what best set mailbox means real quick. Let's see. I don't know if this is something I want in my search history, but how's this spelled? B-I Best set. Fun. Okay. It means fuck to that. Okay. Alright. Been there. Postele Vantier. Is that how you say that? I should probably stop trying to pronounce the French, but mail collection box.
The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
Please. Bench.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Oh, so there's a pastime mechanic. Cool. What's this? Some tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Interesting. Let's see if I can't go repair some of the damage I caused. Hello, Garte.
Can I help you?
I talked to Sylvie. She left because of me, not you.
Wait, what? But what about the bird?
Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left.
I don't... She said it was just an accident, because he's going to charge me again. I have a feeling if I say.
Why didn't she just tell me that? I don't care about stuffed birds. I care about my employees.
SMH.
All right. Did she say anything else? About me, you know? Did she say anything about me?
She said she was flattered it was just bad timing.
Really? I should give her a call then. Thanks, I guess. Was there anything else you wanted, or?
So about that money I owe. I don't know, maybe? I mean, that would complete one of my initial goals.
Yes. Have you got it?
Actually,
Like
sorry about
what?
something else. Okay.
I was rarely in mine. No, it belongs to the whirling in rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? Yeah.
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
Okay.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
No, it doesn't. Nothing stirs in me, and it isn't callous. It's common sense. I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
What if I told you I am a hobo, or soon to be one, rummaging through that trash? Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor? Oh. We need those keys. It doesn't seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor. That seems very virtue signally. The number one, he's not gonna give two shits. I'm gonna try 3. We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Okay, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. So, let's see what's in the trash can. Maybe there's a tape in the trash can for karaoke. Karaoke? Karaoke. I would like to sing a sad and somber song for karaoke.
This trash container is
open
with a
padlock
well-oiled crack. The lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Why shouldn't I?
Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobo Cop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Didn't I just have a premonition that something's in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
I'm opening the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay. What's
We're
in
just
there?
in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Okay. Dig in Hobocop style. Okay, you know what? Since I'm getting so many Hobocop, we're embracing the Hobocop. Let's just embrace the Hobocop. I'm a feminist Hobocop. Oop, I didn't mean to hit that button. Let's dig in Hobocop
Wow.
style.
An Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon. Half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
It's a knock cannon.
It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however. And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is.
Yo,
that catches quite a
that's
price.
sick.
We're talking 12,000. Easy.
Yeah, I'm
Unless you're into
absolutely
hi-fi yourself.
into hi-fi. I'm
That's
into
too
hi-fi.
bad, because none of those things are actually in there.
Oh,
There's just food waste and crisp wrappings.
a cruel jest. There must be something. Yeah.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
NFT?
Only in its social sensibility.
I don't want to take the mug. No, I don't have a choice. Okay. Sorry, Kim.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab
okay.
in your inventory.
No, I have to wait. Look under the
You
boxes
see
of
milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
Okay.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Okay, let's look at the
Among the
rags.
threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As
That
the
is
legs
interesting.
of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills
Oh,
the air.
no.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of
he?
decay.
Did he smell them up close?
Drop
It's
them in
kinda
here,
gross.
officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy
Let's
catches
see.
your eye.
Oh, reach for
A
it.
drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Ew.
This is a military type overgarment. No
Oh.
label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario.
He's wearing armor on his feet.
Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
All right. We should go to Garth
So,
again and ask if he knows who
Our
put the
victim
clothes
was a
in the trash.
military guy.
It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from the whirling might have been involved? I mean, the kids just ignored us last time.
The fuck's
should.
he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
Okay, fine.
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash
Hey,
container.
one last thing
It's
to look
just
for.
organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey,
But hey?
nothing.
Oh.
It's nothing. Nothing more to see here.
No, you're trying to tell me to not
What's
do
this?
something. What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic
Ooh.
clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Moist papers? Is this? If I remember last time I played, there were documents I flushed down a toilet.
Officer, is that your
Let's
paperwork?
go. I don't know
It
what
is.
this is.
Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there. If you
Okay.
don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
It must have been cramping my style. It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to be... What the fuck? I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore. That's why I tried to flush my cop life down the toilet. I'd rather not talk about it right now. I kind of like it must have been cramping. No, I think I'm going to do 3. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore. That's why I tried to flush my cop life
Well.
down the toilet.
His eyes express a rare condolence. Then he picks it up.
Lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your
okay.
inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
We're
The
just gonna
container
close
sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Sweet. So let's see what's in my paperwork. Oh wait, I want to see this. Oh. How do I interact with it? Use the interact button in inventory. Where's the interact button? Huh? Oh. The big red interact
It's
button.
just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
There's a quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all that
Oh
content.
boy, here we go. What are you going to say about the broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
This mug, I'm going to use an example. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them, this is yours. The mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Okay, well, I'm not going to use that one. Yeah, sure, anti-capitalist. That sounds great. Yeah.
So again, you dug it out of the trash. Why? It wasn't going to offend anyone there. Why don't you just get back to your case?
Fair enough.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Ew. Anything
There's
else?
a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you.
Oh.
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Inspect the toilet
It's
paper.
just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic
Leave
clipboard.
it there. It's
You can
cool.
take it off if you want.
Maybe it's kitchen tissue. Let's take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally better.
Let's inspect
An
the
aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Let's run our finger.
The surface is
along it.
interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. It is similar to the RCM watermark on your blazer the lieutenant mentioned. Didn't he say something about the headlights of his motor carriage? That you can read these there?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
What kind of information? Wait, how can I read
Any
it?
capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Mention the headlights of
Yes,
cinema?
RCM vehicles have headlights tuned especially to reveal halogen watermarks.
Okay.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand.
Let's browse the
They're
white
not
papers.
exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire
I love the
pages.
voice acting. It's
The
so
paper
fucking
itself
good.
is checkered
I don't know if
with
people,
faint red lines, forming short paragraphs.
like me just sitting and listening to it, but I really do. It's like ASMR almost.
Once in a
It's
while,
nice.
there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is it? Where are
Work,
they about?
strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Is this going to be a rhetoric check because it's a blue
It's
container?
the middle of
It's a
March.
logic.
You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload,
Huh?
Lieutenant?
2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed
2?
them, though.
That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I'm sure I made plenty of
It's
mistakes.
okay. We all make mistakes.
God knows I've made my share. He tries not to think of them. Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
There was a mention of a naming
Yes,
convention here?
it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Oh boy, what's this name
The
gonna
title,
be?
one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Okay. Are they written
Yes,
capital letters
all
too?
caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
I'm not gonna tell Kim about that. I have to open an official case
There
in that
is,
room.
for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Commit to paper.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event.
Kim, do you have
The
a pen?
lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large caliber bullets on an ammo belt. He is not really
Also,
saying anything,
His
just
book is not floating
standing
in front of
there,
it this time.
looking at them.
I just realized that. So that was a bug last time. Interesting. Fine, I'll just use the scrappy pencil.
Absolutely motionless at first, then animated slowly, imperceptibly even. The lieutenant begins to browse his notes again, leaving you to the case files. The threat has passed. He is thankful it has passed, and that he's gotten to keep both pens.
I wouldn't trust me with
Onto
any
the
nice
paper
pens
with
either.
a brash free hand, uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done, and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Have you, by any chance, named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Oh. Shit on a stick. I really like the Furies are at home in the mirror.
Furies? Yes, well, I don't know. I have to be honest, I'm not experiencing the internal strife that it refers to. And also, could you make it less poetic somehow? Just a normal case name, you know? Think, what would that be? A good normal name.
Yes, you know what that normal name is, but it's so plain. Anything else, please.
The Hanged Man.
Great, that's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Sweet. Kim, all my cases employ naming conventions similar to what we use on
Yes,
ours.
how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I kind of want to know about the square bullet hole murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
You don't exactly close them so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Ooh! Can I read the case files now? With a 72% check, then it's white, so...
Yes, you
Yes.
can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the next world mural.
So, HDB41, then the date of initialization, which is going to be the European, so December 1st, and then the time of arrival, 1700, so at 5 p.m.? Weren't those officer precinct?
Why, yes, your precinct number is
Yep.
41.
And
Every
HDB
last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Horace Debbie Burr?
That is improbable.
How long does it take?
It takes
to
about
case?
half an hour to piece one together using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
I think I'm gonna revisit this.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Let's browse the
In
yellow
the back,
papers.
you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Okay.
You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Let's do the misconduct fines.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields,
Okay. So what do I need to fill out?
but they appear pleasantly vague.
Okay. Station call.
These are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Ooh. And field
A
autopsy.
dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
None of
Yes,
these.
all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys.
Yeah.
What delicious power hid within this pathetic mess. You feel better. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Lucky copier paper. Look at
It's
the
made
clipboard.
of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand.
Okay.
Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters RCM.
Is it hollow? Does it have
Something
stuff
rattles
inside it?
inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I
With
open
your hands, you four-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Come on, man. Is it white? Is it a white one? It's a white one. 58% check. Oh, thank God.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned,
I didn't want
like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly,
I really did not want a repeat of almost dying to reach for a tie.
the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just,
Wait, so I don't... No. Let's
without
open it.
resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Whoa! Choice 3. Holy shit. What is in here?
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there, too.
Okay. Pick up the
Thin
card.
wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
I want to smell it first.
It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored, a touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Is that a product plug?
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card, looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting.
This is wife, girlfriend.
Harry, it begins.
Oh,
You're
my name's
already
Harry.
reading.
Okay.
I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
We're gonna keep reading.
Your hand shakes, holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road.
Okay.
Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
This is really sweet. Gives me that warm fuzzy
Kisses,
feeling.
kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. You feel the ledger slip from your hand.
I know what this is. He's going into psychosis.
No. Hold on.
Hold on.
To what? There's nothing.
Detective, is everything all right?
Fall sideways. Did I die? What's this? Huh? Did I die? Is this the end of the game? Begin?
There is nothing.
Oh?
Again. Nothing sad, brother. No treachery, just blackout. Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you, that's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Was that the ex something? The ex-wife?
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
No, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape. Its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Where is Voyager
There is
Road?
no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
I guess I'll just lie here motionless.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And
It's delicious.
What is it?
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness. The upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
Drink.
The water is cold, silvery.
I healed.
The stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kitsuragi.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
I should ask you
You
the
were
same.
reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema to take you to the hospital. Then you came to. 10
How long
minutes,
was I
maybe.
I came in contact with the burnt-out ruins of the past, Lieutenant.
That does sometimes happen.
He replies with such understanding, it's as if the burnt-out ruins of the past were an occupational hazard. Athlete's foot for cops.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve this case.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
Okay. So, my ledger changed into that. +1 Inland Empire, +1 Empathy, -2 Authority. I don't want to use that then, because I like having my authority stat, even though I don't think I've ever actually used it yet. And you put in your held slots. This is the same ledger you found in the trash, only worse somehow. It makes you think about the letter, about the woman's handwriting, about not wanting to get out of bed in the morning. Oh. I have another skill point. Visual calculus. Can I put some level into what? Motorix? Does Motorix give you health? Or physique? Endurance? Endurance gives you health. Okay. let's get some more physique, I think. Will it let me? No, you can't. Okay. Pain threshold. Let's do that. So I can only put 2 points into it because I only have 2 points in physique. Noted. Okay. Who put the clothes in the trash and read the watermarks? Well, I'm here, so I'll read the watermarks and... White morning. -1 authority. Little guy gets further and further away. You see yourself from above. You're passed out on the blue tiles of the hostel room floor. Even from this distance, you can see your eyelids flutter at the mention of what? A great white object letting out its sweet smell like a lily of the valley. The little man's forgotten its name, but he still remembers the feeling. And look, he moves. The feeling animates him. He instinctively reaches out for the feeling's best friend. A bottle of Commodore Red. He puts on his disco clothes and gets smaller and smaller. Oh, that made me really sad. Okay,
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally.
Okay.
And now we know your Hobo type.
Wait, there are capo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
I'm sorry you had to monitor me. Cool cop? Am I cool cop?
No, you're the sorry cop.
Oh.
The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
Am I gonna get a bonus?
Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
Won't the other capo types be jealous? You know what? I'm actually not sorry. I changed my mind. I want to know what the other ones are.
You know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the Advanced Interesting Cop, Liquid Shadow Cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go.
You know what? I'm actually I'm not sorry. I changed my mind. Wait. Apocalypse Cop, Supercell Cop, the Advanced Interesting Cop. I'm sorry. We'll just do I'm sorry.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million. That won't happen.
Oh, logic. So if I had my logic super low, would that just not pop up? Rigorous self-critique. -1 authority. Embarrassment to the party. You're one sorry piece of shit. A cop pentient. A flagligant cop monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be groveling at the feet of a feudal lord, providing lurid evidence against yourself at a Mazovian show trial, or ripping the flesh from your back with a cat of 9 tails. Whatever made you this way, you can be damn sure it was your own fault. Do it. Really criticize yourself. Who knows? You might uncover something of importance from your guilt-ridden past. Can I not internalize this? Unlock a new slot. Unlock a new slot. Oh. Okay, well, I'm a feminist hobo cop for now, and that's gonna have to do. Okay. Interesting. Don't have anything else I can interact with. Yes, the headlights.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Kim, how do I turn on the
Alright.
headlights?
Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
Okay.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage. The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canelo comes to life with a whiny growl. The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just...
Okay, so I just stand in front of it. Oh.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering
The
streak.
rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait, look around you.
A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Ah, Martinez.
Where are we on
Let
this?
me see. Right here.
I'm sure I've seen worse.
Oh yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt-out quarter.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
Not
Not
bad.
bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet.
What about
The
the next
next
one?
is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them
There are so
individually.
many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
What about the last
The
row?
last row has 3 perforations. That's it.
What do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
I walked the land telling horrors and liars of the end to come. I was a hobo and I lived under a boat. Probably some boring office job. Same as everyone else. Wait, 18 years I'm done this.
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
I was a hobo and I lived under a boat.
You know, the RCM is a volunteers organization. We would have no qualms with vagrants joining our ranks were they qualified. But let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see... Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
I used to be good. That's some sauce, I guess. What's the last
Right.
number?
Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
So I'm a killer.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Okay. Also, if you guys hear a puppy barking, I apologize. He's nice and young, and he likes to just bark at random stuff. We have one of those big skeletons out in our yard, and he realized it was there last week, and sometimes he just looks out a window and barks at it.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
That is fair.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
How do you handle the stress?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
Yeah, look at the alcoholic and say self-destructive.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Oh, like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should
Why
find
not
a hobby.
gardening? You've already got the gloves.
Yo, what? That's cool. So if I'm not wearing the gloves, does that change the...
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
Okay, let's go.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
So... here we go. Sorry Cop 4 and Communist. 3 people killed, 216 cases solved, and 18 years in service. Name unknown, rank unknown. Okay, cool. So now what can I do? We'll just stumble across it down the line, sing karaoke. And maybe I can try, I want to try taking the body down again. Or do I need to wait a full day for that? We will see. Alright.
There he still is, looking right through you
Locked.
with his white eyes. The body below is
Put
entirely
skill
dedicated
points. Oh,
to
I have
that
to put a skill
corpse.
point into endurance. Alright. Noted. Didn't read that last time. So I guess we'll just head out this way. See, where can we go? Maybe we just go and talk to some random guy?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
From another planet. Hey there.
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man. It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating. All around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
So how long have you
Feels
been
like
here?
forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased. But I can roll with it. I don't quite understand what you just said. Yeah, I'm gonna go with extravagantly phrased.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Jesus.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
Care to spare some change for a working stiff? Tell me more about the strike. I do want to know about the strike.
It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
What's the union
Some
demanding?
pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Okay.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you think the company
They want
wants?
to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
else?
Anything
I should
else?
know?
Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
Know anything about the dead man?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose
Yeah.
out of the dark stuff.
Alright,
The
never
man
mind then.
taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Where are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him.
Oh, shut up, authority.
Relax. He's merely joking.
So, my rhetoric and authority seem to be fighting. Maybe I shouldn't have invested in both of them? Wicked, I've always wanted a friend in the other world.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They
Okay.
usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
That's your machine
This
behind
rockin'
you?
beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You and
A motor lorry,
Oh,
also
my
called
bad.
a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
That Fallon A6 you got there?
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
Oh. I want to see what this new one... What's my new... Oh, I'm about to have a breakthrough. Okay. Oops. Could I get one of those? No, I'm gonna ask, so nothing
Not
illegal
unless
then?
they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Could I get one of those fountain truck suits?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise.
That's
The bosses won't be happy.
right ahead
The
of my
man
question.
taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Ooh. What do you see in his eyes? Is it, will this unlock something? Might as well try...
In his eyes,
Yo,
an
double
unfamiliar
sixes!
longing. Flecks of brown and gold. It's hard to
Yeah.
say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
What's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
Hell, I get longing. I felt something similar since I woke up.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
What's it like to miss
What's it
someone?
like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, cop man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
I miss someone, but I don't know who it is.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone. And I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
I fucking like this guy, Tommy. I love you, Tommy. Oh, a little quick to say I love you, but you're a cool guy. I'm not gonna ask him for change.
Don't be a stranger.
I won't.
Inexplicable feminist agenda.
Yeah!
There is something you need to see, sir. We found the remnants of an ancient artifact lodged in your hypothalamus. It is a cylindrical object, piss-weathered and smelling of liquor. The paint is peeling off, but you can clearly make out the letters Revolutionary Feminist Agenda on the hull. It appears that some time ago, before you became a joke, you were an actual feminist. Somehow, you've come to that conclusion. Perhaps you can work your way back.
Interesting. Oh, I also didn't notice that his spine and head actually connect to it. Huh. It's cool as shit. That was just from a random NPC. What else can I talk to? This is a weird looking tree. Let's see. Where are these? Okay. So this is a bookstore. Yep. Crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. Who are you, young one?
Hello,
You look like a
sir.
kid.
Step right in. The store is open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Is it okay if I ask you
Okay,
some
sir.
questions?
I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
Uh-oh.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
I'm assuming this will get my communist counter up. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. Maybe I come back and do a full communist playthrough because that sounds kind of funny. You're cold. Can
Kind
I
of
help
you
in
to
some way?
offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't going to school more important than
Mum
this?
says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
How's the business
Mum says
going?
it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in what
Cursed
way?
in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Bankrupt.
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know if this would ease her nerves. Let's try.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes.
Okay.
Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
What do you know about the other
Nothing really,
businesses?
sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Enough about this.
Maybe I
curse for
can tell you
now.
about some of our books instead.
What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Ah, okay, I get it. Crime, murder gets the people going. Why would anyone want to read about crime?
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by
You
the way.
don't look much like a policeman.
Huh, well, what does a cop
Didn't
look
mean
like
to
then?
offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
Yep, we heard about Dick Mullen in the last episode. You know, nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. It's just a stupid fantasy of man. It's not your body that's important, police work anyway. It's your... Oh, yep, it's your head. Wow, look at that guy. I'll never be as good as Mullen. Yep.
Head? Yes.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul. Not head, child. Heads.
What does Happelman mean? Ooh, yeah, I like number 2. Flexibility.
Isn't that very dangerous? Unlike you, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Okay, I'm gonna do something now. Maybe if I do what
It's
is
a type of
romance, I
book,
can
or
get
there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about a poor man getting a rich lady? What about when both of the men are bad? What about when everyone is poor? What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all? What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something. Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
What about when both of the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
What if it's
Well,
written really well?
Maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about when everyone is poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Yeah, poor people are boring. Sometimes you have to write about real life things.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
Okay. What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Maybe I will.
I'm sure she can help out. Anything else you're curious about?
That's enough romance for me.
Maybe some about other books?
Who are these famous people?
Kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Right, I had a different question in mind. Okay, well, I didn't deduct anything else, so let's just try it.
The girl keeps
Yo,
her
I'm
hands
hitting
folded,
them all. Let's
hidden.
go.
Why is that?
What do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going. She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest, a facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
It's okay. I have a feeling that her mom, like, whacks her hands or
She
shit.
brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
By
And
your
you knew
nails.
this from me keeping my hands folded.
It's super simple for detectives such as myself.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
You think so? I don't want to dig into her trauma that causes her to bite her nails. So let's do
You're
something
quite
about
sober.
me. Ooh.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Wait, how do you know I'm usually
Because
not?
you usually aren't.
And I'm having
I
a
sure
grand
hope
time.
you are, sir.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar. Somehow, there's something you're missing.
Why does this feel familiar? What are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar?
You have absolutely no idea. Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard again.
Skill points into suggestion again.
No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though.
So it is then,
By
soldier
your
on.
command.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go... Oh, autosave, sweet. I guess I'll go talk... Oh, what was that? Oh. Okay. Weird. Huh, interesting. I don't know why I did that. Let's go to the shop. Oh, this is her mom. Hello.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
So are you the owner of the
am.
store?
The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
The girl outside mentioned that this place is cursed.
Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir.
What in God's name is she talking about? Doesn't feel like it's thriving. Feels ghostly.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post, doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of
Wonderful.
course.
Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
10. I'm not going to grade a human being. I don't do that. I kind of want to do that. But I can't because I'm a cop, and that's exactly what I do. That's my job. I'm gonna do it anyways.
Come now, it's not personal. It's about proper sales practices and market research.
Oh,
I
fine.
expect an answer.
10.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. I get she's a trooper, alright. She looks like she can take it, but it's actually wearing her down.
God. I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
Part of hers, too, clearly.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
That is true, and obviously the will of the market, but maybe make an exception for your daughter?
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming.
I love
also
telling parents how to
seconds
parent.
pass
It's my favorite
without
thing.
change.
Let's go.
This is a person coming to terms with a new reality, one where they are wrong. It's not easy. She's
not.
looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
I'm just gonna nod. Actually, no.
Oh. Well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person. But my husband...
My husband is completely different, of course.
She told me she doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
And hell freezes over? Never mind. It's not a good topic to get into.
Is this husband Annette's father?
Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
Grand Couronne, what's that?
It's a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighborhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure.
Your husband's also
He
involved
made the
with
initial
bookstore.
investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Silent partner. Sounds like he
Super
abandoned
silent.
you.
Almost inaudibly so.
Is she an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
Why
We're
not?
quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand. I'm sorry. I'm sure you do understand.
The woman looks aloof, her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
For off now. I will make sure when I have enough money to come back and buy a book. I gotta remember to do that. But first, let's... Morling's absent bartender. You can also ask the local pawn shop. Let's see if we can't find the pawn shop. I should probably find my gun. Seems like an important thing to know about. What is this? It's a scad meme. Oh, this is the strike. This is Frite. Sick. Oh, there's some money. this guy?
Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Ooh.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Okay, then I'm thinking no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strike breakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
I'll be going now. I'm not crossing the big line. Who are these guys? You're just afraid of work yourselves.
Scab?
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
I'm not a scab.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife?
I'm a bit short on money right now. Can you give
Sure
some of
thing,
it?
my friend. I can help you out.
Oh my god. Try to catch it.
The coin narrowly slips by your outstretched.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyardero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Right,
it.
always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs.
What's the strike
You know,
about anyways?
serious business. I'm sure the big boss would be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Okay. I've come to Martinez investigating
Murder,
a
huh?
murder.
That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
It's actually very fun and easy. Whisper, I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did it?
Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
Should we? He's nice. I don't like nice. He didn't do it. It's the truth.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
If it's all so simple, why don't the strikebreakers just go up the stairs?
That's simple, I just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past
Yeah,
Measurehead?
the 2.5 meter tall Semini Supremacist there.
Oh.
Walk right past him, then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
The man whispers a jaunty tune, a coastal.
Okay. So we're probably not going to see the strikers this episode. Let's see what's around in here. Hello, who are you?
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your...
Grandma?
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is gray like lead.
Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask you some
No
questions.
response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Nothing to do here. She's obviously living her life. Possibly dreaming of a better place. Ruins full of snow. No one lives here anymore. Oh. That's some interesting pathing there. Humanox covers the truck. Okay. Pathing on this little monument is a little weird. But we roll. What's this thing? Foreign car kept in good condition. I was promised a place. You don't even know what work means. The lorries probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze. I don't want to talk to that guy. 3 T's, how idiomatic. Let's see what's in here. Oh, your plant store. Let's see.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
You mean this?
Oh?
This is
Hell
Pop
yeah.
Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
I approve of this. Very futuristic.
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the
Not
man who died?
really.
Not really?
No. I didn't know him at all.
Okay. How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need
Okay.
to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for your help. Okay. That was not very helpful. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Who's this guy? Maybe he saw something.
Welcome to Revachol.
Hey, I know Revachol, that's where we are.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
He's right, you're undermining our best shot at real self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense.
Look at that little shit-eating grin. Jesus.
Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Well, I think we all learned something here. Now that that's settled, I'm gonna do, well, I think we all learned
I
something.
haven't learned anything I didn't know before.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Okay.
Whatever you say, officers.
Okay.
You could ask him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching. Maybe
Oh my god, the
he was
mug!
present.
Does the mug actually come around? I found this mug in the trash. Yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
He sounds like he's playing it up.
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
How long has this been going on?
A strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
What kind of cargo are you supposed
Apples.
to Apples?
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
Oh shit, I should have done something else. Let me see the
Been
soles of your
admiring
boots.
the stompers, huh? Sure thing. Check them out.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
What's up with your
It's
soles?
Revachol.
Where did you get boots like that?
Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
But why?
For when the invasion comes, the last thing they'll see before the lights go out is illustrious Revachol.
It doesn't look like the lieutenant cares. He just makes a little note.
You do understand you're stomping on Revachol every day, don't you? Whatever, these aren't the birds of boots. I don't want to ask him about his racist ideology. Let's just do... You do understand you're stomping on Revachol every
No,
day.
it's not like that. You don't get it. It's when I kick them, you know? Oh, fuck it. It's too complex for you.
I know what the argument was about. We're done for now. Okay. Are you lost? You look lost. Out of place. Yes, let's go down here and talk to these people. What are they playing? Marbles.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot
All right.
first. Ask questions never.
Should I ask what game it is first?
No, you got this.
Oh.
There's the ball. You're the game.
Grab the ball and show them how it's done. Oh, we get a cutscene for this. Okay.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work.
Take in...
A chilly
surroundings.
breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
Feel
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it, probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory. Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity.
There's time for
The
last
man
glance.
ball
Inward.
is ready.
Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion, a fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency. Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go. Be the bullet. I don't think they're shot putting.
Bordel de merde!
Sorry.
A whorehouse of shit. It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters, probably 24, and then some. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
What the hell is your problem?
Not a weak right triceps, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
Wait, what?
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 bull.
Oh, I thought it was shot put.
Well, it damn well isn't. It's petanque. You ruined a petanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Okay, I will try to
Good.
fix this.
Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Yes, why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about the murder.
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard, whirling in
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the
In
locals?
Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with
Cop
cops.
is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
What about police women?
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
Ooh. There are no duties RCM women couldn't
But you
carry
must
out.
agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks. Don't you, officer?
No, I don't think there are any evolutionary qualities.
Really, officer? Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top.
What the fuck?
Gender equality is a very noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail.
Ugh.
But I do not wish to discuss this matter further.
Boomer.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Do you know what created
I
it?
do. Fire from heavy artillery. Why what? Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Who are the communards again?
Commies, communists, socialists,
Oh.
anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
Did you use artillery to fight
Sadly,
them?
no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't so, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Yeah. They should have chosen a place away from peoples and buildings.
This place is a damn beachhead, son. They had to soften the commies up first. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Deathblow sounds grim.
This here is blood ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Is that why everything is so bombed out?
Damn right, son. They let the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players of the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
Hmm. Foreign powers cleaned up a mess, and now they rule us. The coalition fights. Commies just don't understand how money works. That's how it should be, soft socialists paving the way for the hard working class to take over.
Preposterous! Surely you don't mean it. I'm just sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those commie hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking my piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned to Revachol. Or even if that damn clan Frissel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Who was this
Damn Frissel. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
And the Gulan.
A true king, in both blood and mind, led Revachol before Frissel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it.
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Ooh. Oh, -1 through the boule into the sea. Well, let's see. Maybe I can hit double sixes. Double sixes?
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Don't you mean Frissel the Fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Thank you for your time. Okay. So, it sounds like there was a monarchy before, and it sounded like to him that this was either a communist or socialist nation of Revachol, and this coalition invaded to eliminate the commies. if I'm getting that right, you can correct me in the comments if I'm completely wrong. What's this drunk guy do here? Nothing I can't do. I'm a job for every man. Oof, this symbol. I don't start trouble, I fix it. What's this? What is this? Equip this bag to correct tear from the street. Okay. I don't know what tear is. What's this? Splatter of bullet holes lines the wall. Probably from that invasion the old man was talking about. Broken window. Tibbs has a window. Let's. Norris Blues. Back here. What's up here? Lonely cormorants raise the sea, indifferent to your approach. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. Inside the frame of the motorcycle in repair and the tools used to disassemble it, there's a girl up there. She's filled with paint.
Up here, Piggo. The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
Wow, okay.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Hip, yeah. Just want to just answer some questions,
Ask
okay?
away, pigman. But I don't promise to answer.
You keep looking off to the side.
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That Ozon her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Revachol. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing.
Yep.
You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to Ozon.
What are you doing to
Can't
the wall?
you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what to
Have
write.
you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cards. And my name's not Mona, so...
She wants it to be something true and total.
Why are you so committed to defacing
This
the
place is
building?
severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium.
There was a murder a week
I
ago.
thought I'd mix it up, you know. Summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
I have an opinion on this
Yeah?
one. I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
She means the opposite. You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Do you know anything about
I
the
ain't no
recent murder?
snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Okay. She was nice. What is this sign down here saying? Docking reserved for resident room to say which is only improved. The room in the whirling isn't much bigger than this. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Joyce L, what does the L stand for?
My maiden name.
What gave us
Nothing,
away?
honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
What is implied here? That you're a drunk? She hasn't actually said it to every drunk in town. It was spoken in jest.
I'm not drunk, I'm a police officer.
Of course you're not. It was only a joke.
Don't shake
I'm glad
your
to
hand.
see you here.
She is unfazed by your rudeness, probably chalking it up to local custom.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Yeah.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. This is a tactic.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
I'm gonna ask for money right away.
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
What? Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What nice fabric.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth and all its possibilities. These are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say everything is possible, within reason.
Yes,
Now
so?
look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor, poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too.
Ashamed? I'm not ashamed. What is this feeling? I've never felt it before. I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough.
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet. Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
I'm gonna try and ask for some money.
I am sorry. It just doesn't come out of your mouth. Surprisingly eloquent, really. The last one, not the first three. Those are ape speak.
I'm the scum of the
Right.
earth.
Why'd you say that? That's garbage. You're a police officer.
No, I'm not. I'm gunk.
Shall we talk about something else, maybe?
You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago. Look.
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Caillou? I thought we were in Revachol. Still haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail
I
a boat
haven't
around
seen
here.
anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the island.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
Yes, I do.
Before you do, it would be pertinent to ask other questions. Gather more info on this boat of hers.
Does she have a
The
name?
boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Okay, but what kind
It's a
of
pleasure
boat is
craft. A 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you like
My
it?
sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
The fuck? I've never heard that saying before.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Do you have a license for this?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Let's talk about the economics of this boat.
Oh
you're
my, the E word. You mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption? That I'm a member of the ruling class?
No, it's a symbol of our subjugation to foreign capital, the bad kind of capital.
Detective, may I remind you that Mrs. Messier is a professional negotiator?
Then what does that say? Does it say docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A? 33A? This old proletarian haunt here? As I said, plenty of people drive boats of all social strata.
Plus one, it's eels. I'm just gonna hit it.
Your synapses
Let's go.
flash.
There doesn't seem to be much space left with this 19-pace sloop docked here. This house was built before the revolution.
Okay, it is anti-centennial.
The people who live there now lead a different lifestyle, if you know what
I
I
assure
mean.
you, they drove quite a hard bargain for this space. But you're right, I am a bourgeois woman, and this is my fast, lightweight, interminably bourgeois boat.
Bourgeois.
There is no shame in her voice.
Oh.
A touch of sadness, yes, but no shame.
I think I have a handle on
Good.
the boat thing. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you
What
do?
we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
So what do they
The
do?
Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight,
yeah.
that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
This must be an alternate reality, because airships, I don't think. Well, I guess airships were more phased out after World War II. One? Yeah, no, so. I've never seen airships.
And
used
that
for
is the
shipping.
terminal. Another
Oh,
subdivision deals with energy. oil and gas exploration.
Not really
offshore
my
platforms.
expertise. Okay.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo tribes
Who are
remain.
the other Indo tribes?
Son-Baptiste, LUM, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
You're in good company.
Why,
it
thank you.
seems. Oh. How much money does
I'm not
Wild
at
Pines
liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
A billion?
That's it? I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be big.
And to think, there are years when the group books losses in the billions. Wild Pines employs 72,000 people, all of whom have families that depend on their salaries. It is a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all
They
these
started
billions?
as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the Great Unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
Probably helps to start out with a royal monopoly.
You know more than you let on. Certainly it helped, but most of the original Indo tribes have failed or been absorbed. To survive, Wild Pines had to grow and adapt. No suzerain did that.
What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
You'll keep it moving, the workers do, the company is nothing without them.
We built this district.
We. There it is. She owns up to it.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions, the plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP. Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
I heard billions. I'm gonna do, what can you tell me about this?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade and Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
An octopus, I will slay it.
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot, in other words.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
What is your role in this?
I believe the
precisely?
official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Tell us more about this.
What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organization now.
How were talks going before the
Let's
lynching?
say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say,
I think
aggressive.
both of these are like, you should be doing that anyway.
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
What happened to this
Mr. Clare told him to, how did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Cool.
Yes. Extremely. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes, every worker, a member of the board.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
Over-aggressive colony posturing. Seems like they have no idea about business. I like
Then
it.
you might also like their other slogan. Demand democracy.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Personally, I don't think it has the same pizzazzo as every worker, a member of the board.
What exactly do they mean by it, though? What's
It's
the
quite
demand?
simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what, about anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
That's pretty funny, I have to admit.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
What are you going to
I'm
do?
not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out.
The scabs at the gate, did you put them there?
You mean the huddled masses of Jamrog, come to plead for work where the union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Tell me about this union
Everard
boss.
Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
He can't be that bad.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar. Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
How about the union itself outside the Brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
Oh.
And your opinion, Detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
an effective advocate for the rights of local working men?
Why do you think so?
Sounds like they're all Revachol. I'm all Revachol. Ooh. They're good labormen. Can't fault them for a little corruption. Between Everhart, the human leech, and Measurehead, this union sounds like a motley crew.
Well, I suppose that's one way to look at it. They're an interesting composition, albeit vile. But enough about Everard. What else can I do for you?
One more thing, you said something
I'm
happened
glad you
in the
asked.
elections.
There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story. Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
That's all I need here. Let's change
Of course.
the topic.
How else can I help?
I'm gonna try and ask for money now.
Voila!
Let's go.
You're doing it.
Help me, I'm poor. I need money. I need money to keep living.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm sad to hear that. How much do you need?
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. If anything, your finally asking it has relieved some of the tension.
I need 130 real.
That's a good sum. Not too small, not fantastically large.
Yes, okay, I can sleep tonight.
She removes a few notes and hands them to you. The paper is cold and oily to the touch.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
I'm still getting my head around this whole money concept. You were just helping me
You're
out.
right, ma'am, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly logged with a precinct.
Which he most certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries?
What can you tell me about this
Quite a few
lynching?
things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Okay.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves.
Oh shit, I don't have my
I am
badge
Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
What's this? Oh, I'm Hobo Cop now? Sweet. Perfect timing. Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all my memory of my life in the world. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Hang on.
I got money.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
How do I negotiate my way out?
She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her. insinuates.
Surely there's some other way to demonstrate.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
Fuck, she wants me to turn on the Union. Oh, I don't know if I want to turn on the Union.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Hey. Psst.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too?
Can't argue with that.
So,
I guess
what
we
about all
have
that
communism
communism you've promised to
Yeah.
build? Word on the street is you've woken up from 1,000 years of slumber, promising to erect a version of communism many times greater than any attempted before.
How come
Is
there's
that
word
you
on the
keep
street?
saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
I have said some mildly left-wing things, but
Oh
none of
yes,
these.
the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind. Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder?
Big
Or do we get
communism
right
builder.
down to it?
What's this
Failure.
communism even about?
It's about failure. Yes,
Failure?
abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb-stomped and pissed on. Until you came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world. You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother. You against the atom, the charm and the spin, where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
This is great. I love this.
Now get to work, comrade.
You know what? You sold me. You sold me.
Oh yeah, get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
You didn't say anything about the firing squads.
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Roll your sleeves up further and breathe in the pristine air. Oh, what's this new thought?
Hobo cop.
Okay, I'm a hobo cop now. Let's listen to this first.
Technically, you wouldn't be a cop anymore, but a hobo. That would mean game over for the cop chapter of your adventures. But who knows where the hobo part takes you? To the bar? The old l'Assommoir? To the pier or the sewers? To Le Royaume, where for 300 years they interred the dead. You could plunder royalist crypts for long-forgotten triple malt bourbon, then fight the Arden-Macan beast that lurks the bottommost sepulchres. The secrets of the city are all yours at last.
Accept. Okay. Learning cap for shivers rated to 6. Reveals extra special collector's item. Collector's edition tear balls on the map. More money from selling tear. Learning cap for Shivers, read to 6. What? So what is Shivers? What does that do? Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Okay, sure. I'll start leveling that up. Sounds nice. But I need to remember first, I need to level up endurance. Kitsuragi wants to talk to me.
Quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you
Honestly,
hope it would
I was
go?
expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and you know, not volunteer us to be her henchman.
I thought it was going well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
We could just, you know, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and grab some tear. Oh, there's a gate open back here. Hello. Oh, this is back where the kid is.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pigs come to take me out? Trying to snuff me out?
No, why would
Then
you
why are
even
you
say
sneaking
that?
up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, what is this? Garden hose. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Another splattering of bullet holes in this wall. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. These barrels are half full of rainwater. Oh, a rain collector. What is that? Let's see. Can I go in here? Locked. Can I go in here?
There must be another way into the building.
Jesus Christ, that was really loud.
So much for a quiet smoke.
Ow, that actually hurt my ears. I'll have to turn that down in post. Jesus. Well, let's go pay off my tab, and I think we'll end the episode there as the communist hobo cop. So, socioeconomics. Let's read through this. -2 visual calculus. People think communism was some crazy idea that had its comeuppance 40 years ago. A fever that shook the world, never to return again. They were right, until he woke up today. A spiritual corpse, responsive only to the call of Corridor Red, prostitutes, and Kraz Mazov. For him, communism is still a thing. He will single-handedly raise the commune of O2 from the oceanic trench where it has been resting, covered in ghosts and seaweed. He is the pig communism builder. Come, witness this attempt to rebuild communism in the year 51. I just need 5 more skill points to... yes. So that put that in the bag, right? Oh, what's this? Oh, the handkerchief I got. Okay. Any other bottles around? There's some. Sorry, Kitsuragi, I really need to grab these bottles so I can, you know, pay for my next night of sleep. Let's just go do that. It is almost the end of the day. Pick up this bottle. No. Oh. Back door's open.
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Could someone on your staff have put them there? Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
Okay.
Thank you anyway.
Maybe could some of your staff put them
Sylvie
there?
had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Thanks. Let's talk about
Yes.
something else. I've seen something here at the Whirling Gartens. A thing I need to talk about.
What thing?
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
I'm above gratuitous.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do
we
we
don't.
find them?
We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept.
Okay.
Just
there's
making
something
clear
else.
you got that.
Yeah, I got it. All right. There's something else I want to talk about.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke.
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager. Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
So about that money I
Yes. Have you got it?
I have your
Well?
money. Hope you chuck it in. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered.
New skill point. And now we use that to put into endurance, and then hopefully we end off the episode carrying the body down.
It's good you paid before 9 p.m., or your door would have been locked electronically. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Okay.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Nope, that's it. Thank you. So now I have a new thing in here. What was... we put the clothes in the trash. Place lost spool. Joyce's info on the lynching. Yeah, so I have to find out who is in the union box. Find money for rent and pay card. Okay. So I have until 2100 every night to pay guard. The dishes are dry and they smell of chemicals and pine trees. They use pine salt to clean dishes? Aroma, spice, alcohol, and tomato hugs in the air. Who are you?
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Kubek. Please.
Hello, sir.
It's not funny.
It would be funny. Come on, it would be funny. I'm gonna do Mr. Kubek. I'm here on
The man
police
puts his
business.
cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You got some impressive pots.
He
there.
smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Okay, well, I guess I can't talk to him.
The man ponders his cook.
Yeah, I can. What about, is this the walk-in fridge?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door, the door does not budge.
I wonder where this door leads.
It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
We may find something pertinent to the investigation.
Yes, I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
The door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo
If you say so.
investigation.
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria man.
Yes. Guards! Guards! I bet it's gonna be a fridge. It's gonna be a fridge.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. Oh, yes, that door. Sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Let's let him pretend he's
He
indifferent.
looks at the dust on his finger and wipes it off.
Yes.
Okay. That's the end of that. Let's go see if I can't take this body down. Actually, I kind of want to talk to this woman again.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie. Look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Aww. Thanks, I
You must
appreciate
forgive
it.
me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
You seem to be in a chair. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. How'd you like to roll with
Whatever
me?
do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
There are also side mysteries.
I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking...
Now, Gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 heads are better than
Thank
2.
you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down.
Aww.
Perhaps another time.
Okay.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
She's sweet. I like her. Well, this dude. Let me just walk out the door. Uh-oh. Am I broken? Okay. Hello. Okay. You don't want to talk. Oh wait, there's a dude here. Can I talk to this guy? Sleeping dock worker. Wild pines.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
+1 ruckus talking to guard. Might as well try.
You gently shake his shoulder.
Well, let's go and try and get this body down again and hopefully not fail for the 3rd time. Should also probably put my bag away. Is there any tar around here? Not that I see. Okay. Oh, if you hit tab, it shows interactables. So there is some trash. Come here. Trash. Ooh, trash. Oh, it's because I'm holding tab. There we go. Any more stuffs? Alright. Now it's time. Take this out here. And go right here.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
There's no way I failed this for the 3rd time.
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Do they always
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Let's look at the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them, delicate and fragile. They feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Sabatons?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff. The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for this species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
Maybe he was just wearing these boots. No.
The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form. Ageless and synthetic.
My bad, I didn't mean to interrupt you. The material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Jesus.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Wait, my yearly pay is 5,500 real. Ka-ching, baby. That's a lot.
As a wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot.
How can this man afford such expensive
That's
hardware?
for us to find out. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the Hobo company. This confirms my own assumptions.
These look pretty advanced for a
I
security
agree.
guard.
This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock on the
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether, like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
What does this
If
remind
trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like.
When your
The
fingers
smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice the whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination: E50, 100, 1000.
Good. Can you read it to me? We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Absolutely.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Lieutenant, you seem distressed. Why? I really want these boots. I really want
You're
these
about to
boots.
pull his head off.
Do it, Homo!
Do what?
Pull his head off. There's no point performing an autopsy if you do. We'll have compromised the coroner's case.
Oh.
Indeed, from this angle, it does look like the neck isn't going to take much more. Being dead for a week has all but liquefied his muscles.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
Are we not detectives? There may be clues.
How many
inside the
clues do
boot.
you need? You already found a number. Besides, there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body
Oh,
has
yeah,
been
that's
flowing
true.
down into the
Ew.
boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Sounds like
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
Okay,
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos.
Let's
The
suspect
hangman's
that.
knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt,
Yep.
big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently, my
The
brain
local
does this.
harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves. The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing? Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
They sure want him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
How they...
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
Did they climb up using the
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
Yeah.
The cadaver hangs from the cub. An
spectacle
intricate
tattoos.
web of blue lines stretches across the torso.
Okay.
From the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars,
What will mine be
alcohol,
marked by?
and heart rate.
Is this a map of the night sky?
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
I missed something here.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
I'm gonna let him work.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
That's
I have
cool.
only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
That's cool.
In case we need it.
Cool
Yes,
machine.
it is pretty cool, isn't it?
What do we need
It
this
contains
for?
insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later if
Sure.
I corpse smell.
Just don't lose it.
It's no larger than a pack of
The glossy
cigarettes.
eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute,
Look
his
in the
eyes
eye.
are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors. Their dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
Tell me, who are you, dead man?
I'm gone.
What? Okay, I was not expecting him to actually talk to me. Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where's that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
I can see you're gone, but who
I'm
are
a
you?
joke. Look at me.
There's nothing funny about
There is
you.
nothing funny about jokes either.
Who were you when you were
killer.
alive?
A motherfucker. And a killer.
I have another question
Go
for
ahead.
you. What is
What
happening?
do you mean?
Well, I'm
It's
talking
the
to you.
power of your...
Okay, black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
imagination.
He said it just like SpongeBob.
Go ahead. Ask me more questions.
Why do I love
You
questions?
fucking love questions.
Why?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up. Copperoonie, Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
11 questions. Is my name
Fuck
Rooney?
no. You're no Rooney.
I know I'm not rooting. I'm Harry. Harry's someone. Rooney's
Between
obviously
you
not.
and me, your name is probably Harry.
I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately.
You might be onto something there.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Oh, who killed you?
Love did me in, Brother Hobo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
I don't have anything else to do. This case is
I am
over.
all you have. Then you truly lost it all, brother. Let the world drag it all away from you. And what it left, you pissed away. And here we are.
I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
Baby effective heart.
You sure I got out of that one? Coppellini.
Why were you feeling pleasure when you
Maybe
died?
I was getting my rocks off.
So you were feeling... First, do you have to speak like that? What dialect is that?
It's a mishmash, Coppabolo. You think I'm Messinian, don't you? For you, this is how people from Messina speak like.
I'm not even sure what Messina is. Are you from
No.
Messina?
My hair is too light a shade of brown. My eyebrows, too. Trust your inner racist.
What are you racist
You
now
think
to?
I am.
Mm.
You think I was a racist because this lump looks military and has tattoos. That's called profiling.
So you were feeling sexual arousal when they were hanging?
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
Yes.
Captain Coppadromo. I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again. Let's go with a simpler question.
Alright. How did we get here? I'm not gonna scroll through all that.
He didn't choke himself. You know
You
it.
know it. Okay, enough.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Okay. Squint and take a step
As you
back.
narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he was up right after death. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored, so... He's being up, see the
I do.
bruises.
Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal-like.
I think he was up right after death. His hands, feet, and neck are
Agreed.
discolored.
Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Could it still be he was moved after death?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
I think he's dead.
I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
The world no longer stores his personality and its composition. There was a time for that, and it ended 7 days ago. No, better not say that. Too heavy. Totally. This Buster's not coming back. Deady, dead. What is dead anyway? No, better not say that.
Sure,
that's a little too heavy.
the corpse looks by, oblivious. Black decay liquid drops from his knee to his boot.
Something is coming
The
out
pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck are you saying?
Talking about shit.
Goddamn right, I'm a... Oh my god. Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death?
Maybe.
He doesn't really want... Okay, yeah.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils.
I have something I need to
Of
know,
course.
man.
You have questions, don't you? Come back later, Corporal.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might...
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt.
Yeah, we're
His
done.
torso...
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
I'm gonna quickly level up Shivers real quick. He thinks it's frustrating.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Can't someone else do it? We could saw the
Climb
branch.
up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, it's
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Maybe we could ask for help from the
I was
harbor.
really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Yeah,
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a
Someone else? You mean like the...
What was that about processing, then? Weren't they supposed to take care of the boots? Why don't they help?
Can't the boys from processing take care of this?
No.
Okay.
I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Maybe we could shoot him down.
Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
Buckle that holds the belt together? Yeah, right here? Yeah, absolutely.
Where?
That should work.
Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
I don't have a gun, so take the shot, Lieutenant.
I'll blow his head off.
Take it!
Yeah, take the shot.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates
He
the
has to
scouring
load it
stick,
like a
and gives the
flintlock?
cartridge 5 tucks. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzle loader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
I'm gonna say nothing while I'm concentrating.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
He feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyesight. Probably from a young age. Whatever you do, do not console him.
Fucking idiot! Mukabat asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
It's okay.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels...
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
Try again,
no,
maybe?
we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that. I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Can I have the gun? I should
It's
try.
bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
They only have one gun!
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
I lost my gun, okay? I'm sorry.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana pointer!
Feel the
The
weight.
cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Oh my god, I can point the gun at the kid. Why is that an option? Holy shit. I'm gonna tell him to shut up.
What? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck
Ew,
me,
what
pig?
the fuck? No,
Is
I
that what
don't
this is
want-
about?
I don't even want to hear that. Oh.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
I'm sorry. Oh, this is bad.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry! I knew it! What a mulko!
Start crying, you're sensitive. There's something wrong with your weapon.
The
Lieutenant.
armistice is sufficiently precise, officer, especially at close range.
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or something.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
No. Kuno. Lieutenant. That'd be really funny. No Kuno if I can't shoot him
Cop's
down.
bitter because he fucked that corpse up.
We still need to get him down, somehow. The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the Hobo for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
But
To
won't
ask
it be
the suspect
dangerous?
for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves. Clearly we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches.
He's a dangerous and corrupt man, and we cannot predict what he will want from us in return.
Yeah? Don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitches.
Fucking Kuno. When is this kid gonna leave? Does he ever get bored? How do we get inside?
From the
Harbor?
gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
We could go in as we could get the scabs riled up. I really don't want to do that.
To the gates. Let's negotiate.
Let's go do it then. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it here, which I think is fitting. We started the episode looking at the corpse, and now we're ending it looking at the corpse with a bullet hole that I put in it. I feel like I should apologize to it. I'm sorry, corpse. But I think that is where I'm gonna leave off this episode as the Hobo Communist Cop. If you like it, leave a like, subscribe, leave me a comment below about what I'm doing wrong, and I'm starting to realize that my build is probably not the best for doing any sort of thing involving physical activity. But I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.